Alrighty, done. Engaging in surveillance 96842G3. They're parked on the wrong side of the street, stalking with light. Amazon also stalking as I'm at the 10 freeway. This is under a fake sun that remained at Upper Public Library. This is the company, which is the people of the state, engaging in criminal surveillance and furtherance of murder. And they're doing so with the heavily documented gang stalkers of the city of Ontario, the Ontario Police Department. This is that same P.O.C. with the people of the state, sharing in that. This is psychological torture. This is stalking with the entity, heavily documented gang stalking by the venue right here. And these are actually demons that are engaged in the pattern of conduct through the use of a business. All right, the companies are going to be federally prosecuted for crimes, meaning the deliveries that are engaging in stalking, which is criminal activity, are going to be federally prosecuted, and then you're also prosecuting the company. Amazon Prime documented on the record, not only engaged in surveillance, but engaged in supernatural, which is speaking to the P.O.C. You're not engaged in delivery, you're engaged in molestation with impossible light, it's already on the record. You're engaged in stalking with the demons that are following around in helicopters, that's already on the record. You're engaged in what is stalking in an environment where you're maintaining peculiarized light with psychopathic pacing, while the entity has a fake sun over day and night over one person, as I'm showing you now. This is the entity that's engaged in this P.O.C. And Amazon Prime, this is mentally ill behavior that is cloaked within what is a company that's engaged in the identical P.O.C. All right, this is in Ontario. This is, again, criminal activity that the companies are going to be subject to, and they're going to federal prison just the same. Ontario Police engages in gang stalking. LAPD engaged in gang stalking with Amazon Prime, doing so in my private space, monitoring my vagina, the same exact P.O.C. while demons deliver to the people of the state that are maintaining surveillance on the same street where it's rising and setting. All right, this is called malice and it's unintended. This is what Bezos is engaged in. He is a terrorist leader making money off of surveillance in California. This is malicious psychopath. And this is what he was doing on the wrong side of the street facing me. And the moment that I look at him, then he approaches. Delivering the package is nothing other than crossing path. License 9XEE796. Amazon Prime heavily documented engaged in what is sexual assault and battery with impossible light. So you're talking about what is the same exact P.O.C. These are demons that are using company logos to engage in the P.O.C. And they decided to do First United Methodist Church, take note of it, where the demonic pattern of conduct is underway on the so-called grounds of a church. That is not a church. Just want to let you know. Satan is engaging in criminal activity on the grounds of a church that is spiritually significant with regard to what's going on in that church. With regard to also its criminal activity. This is P.O.C. Mike Lorenz is going to be federally prosecuted not only for gang stalking by helicopter, but the facilitation of criminal activity while a population in every business in the city is acting in conformity to that P.O.C. This is the disbanding of the Ontario police that are sharing in the pattern of conduct with the people of the state. All right, Bezos is a terrorist leader. P.O.C.